Who do we become when we game? Are we embracing some dark alter ego inside of us? Do we develop a completely different persona when we log on? Can we learn anything about ourselves by analyzing the way we play? These questions and more can be answered when we take a look at Richard Bartle's taxonomy of player types. Richard Bartle came up with a way to identify who people are when they game. This has become known as Bartle's player types, or Bartle's taxonomy of player types. It has primarily been used by game developers to aid in creating games that best appeal to the player. Bartle divides players into 4 categories: killer, achiever, explorer, and socializer. The killer is a player that gets a thrill and satisfaction from seeing other people lose. Competition, winning, and being best at the game is what motivates them, and the only way to be the best is to ensure that everyone else loses. Bartle's research suggests that this only makes up less than 1% of gamers. The achiever is similar to the killer in the sense that they crave points and status. What separates them is their desire to show off their badges, awards, and other achievements to show off to their friends. This particular category makes up about 10% of gamers. The explorer is the one that thrives off seeing new things and discovering secrets. This type is most likely the one to point out the Easter eggs, find the hidden areas of the map, and will run into every dark corner to see what's hidden there. This type makes up about 10% of gamers. The socializer is the most common type of gamer. They are the players that experience fun when they are able to interact with other people. They are happy to collaborate, team up, and simply enjoy playing with people. And they make up about 80% of gamers. It is important to keep in mind that Bartle's player types is a generalization of players, and people may find themselves identifying with several attributes of different types. This is normal, and categories are not considered to be rigid. While the types can be interchangeable, there are some firm rules. Don't put people you know into one of these categories. Allow them to figure it out on their own. The killer type doesn't mean they're bad people. It simply suggests that they are highly competitive. This same principle applies to the other 3 types as well. Just like people, they have strengths and weaknesses. Which brings us to our 3rd rule. Don't let these types define your existence. Humans are complex, diverse, and unique individuals. So while you have made 2 achievers playing the same game, it doesn't mean that they will approach it in exactly the same way. Now that we've explored briefly the 4 types, it's time to ask the question, so what does my type, or types, say about me and how does it affect my play? Aside from that, this data and research is used in the creation of video games. It can also help you decide what games are the right fit for you and which games have the best positive influence. For example, say you're a gamer that generally fits into the explorer category. Games that have limited freedom or intense PvP you simply may not enjoy. It may possibly even be a source of anger and frustration. Instead, you search for games that reward you for finding the hidden item, allowing you that satisfaction of knowing that you've done something not everyone has. This applies to all 4 types respectively, meaning that when you find a game that fits your persona, it allows gaming to be a more positive and healthy experience. It also helps you narrow down what makes you content, satisfied, and feel a sense of achievement when it comes to your gaming choices. The information for this video primarily comes from 2 sources, which are linked in the description. The article by Dr. Daniel Kaufman goes further in depth on how understanding your gamer persona can be helpful and other information on how your gaming choices line up with your temperament and personality. Leave a comment down below if you're interested in hearing more about Dr. Kaufman's study of the MMO Star Wars: The Old Republic in tandem with the personality categories of the Myers-Briggs Personality Inventory. In summary, we've looked at Bartle's 4 player types as a tool to help gamers identify what types of players they most enjoy and allow them to have a more positive experience. What type do you think you are? Comment your answer down below. And don't forget to like and subscribe. And as always, keep learning, keep playing.